Nintendo has dropped some pretty cool stuff for Mario's 35th anniversary. From games to merchandise, there's definitely something out there for everyone. Now, for those of you looking for something undeniably old school and classy, Nintendo has just the thing for you with the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Handheld. But you're probably wondering to yourself, is it really worth it? That's what we're here to talk about. Danny from the Famicast here. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because today we're taking a look at Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. With impressions of the games, the digital clock, the overall look and feel of the system, comparisons to Nintendo handhelds, and more. Now, to start things off, let's just take a look at the packaging of the system itself. So, right off the bat, you'll notice that the box is extremely small. It might be kind of hard to notice just from seeing this only, but not only that, but it has this plastic sleeve around it with these various Super Mario Bros. Art assets on it as well. So now let's go ahead and just open this bad boy up. And as you can see, the package comes obviously with the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Unit itself, a USB charging cable, and like a little slip of paper like warning things and stuff like that. The system itself looks and feels pretty well built, and it's really lightweight. The right side of the unit has the USB-C port for the power, and the opposite side houses a small speaker, which actually packs a little bit of a punch. Yeah, it's just a very classy looking handheld. As I'm sure all of you are well aware, the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Unit comes preloaded with the original Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, aka Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, Game & Watch Ball, and a digital clock. Now, to kick things off, let's just get started by checking out the digital clock. So, after pressing the time button, you can check out to see what's on offer here. This features a variety of stages, if you will, where Mario is looping from left to right endlessly while the clock counts down. Now, the outer edges of the screen show how many seconds have passed. Once it gets near a minute change, Mario will find himself near the area that needs to be changed, make a quick jump, and then the whole process starts over again. I should note that by pressing the face buttons or even like the D-pad, this kind of like dispatches more enemies on the screen, while pressing the time button changes the background aesthetics. There are a total of 35 different animations that play out, and guest characters also make appearances. Also, I just wanted to mention this. Sorry if it gets a little bit out of focus when I'm playing these games. It's kind of weird to be playing this, trying to make sure that the camera is focused and all that too. So I guess just please understand. Well, let's go ahead and move on though. By pressing the Game button, you're able to cycle through the included 3 games that come with the package. Now, I spent most of my time with the original Super Mario Bros. Here, and honestly, it plays pretty nicely. The same could be said about Lost Levels here too. The games look sharp, and the shimmering effect that was noticeable in the original reveal trailer was something that I haven't really noticed. If it's there, it's minimal at best. Now, the screen size here is definitely not the ideal way to play these games. Also, I'd say that the D-pad feels a little bit mushy here too. I didn't run into too many issues while actually playing the games here, but while scrolling through the menus, I did find myself mispressing different directions from time to time. Now, one cool thing to note about these games too, this is like a positive thing, is the fact that you can exit out to the clock, settings, or any other game, and when you go back, your progress will actually be suspended where you left off last time. So that's pretty cool. And let's say from there you just want to reset the game and start fresh. All you need to do is just press the pause or set button when you're in the game that you want to play, and just scroll down to reset, and then boom. And this works across all of the included games, the Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, and Game & Watch Ball. Now, speaking of Game & Watch Ball, it's a pretty simple affair, as you might expect from being a Game & Watch game. So basically, using either the left or right buttons on the D-pad or the 2 face buttons, you control Mario's arms as he's trying to juggle balls. Now, Game Mode A has 2, and B features 3. Now, I'll be honest, I've never actually played a Game & Watch game in my life until now. At least I don't think so. It was just something that was a little bit before my time, so it just wasn't something that was a part of my life. Still, I think the simplicity here just kind of makes this for a relaxing way to wind down, or just a fun way to kill some time. It's not super deep or anything, but there is some fun to be had here. Now, in terms of battery life, Nintendo estimates that a full charge will keep the Game & Watch running for up to 8 hours, and a 3.5 hour charge will bring things back up to 100%. If it was down at 0. Now, I've only played for a couple of hours on my system up to this point. It wasn't at full charge when I picked it up too, but the power bar hasn't even moved just yet. Now, I'd venture to guess that most people, probably won't sit down and use this thing for 8 hours straight. I just don't think that's something that people will likely do. So I think that the battery life here will be sufficient for almost everyone, except for maybe a couple of the crazy people out there. So Nintendo has openly let gaming fans know that a special included feature, an English Mario drawing song, has hit a bit of a snag. Well, first of all, to access this feature, all you have to do is hold the A button for a few seconds while on the digital clock. Then you'll be greeted by a red screen with the options to scroll through different languages for subtitles for the song. And basically, this is just a song that teaches you how to draw Mario. Now, for the units that are available right now, and we don't know if this is going to be changed at any time in the future, but some of the key language subtitles are just mixed up. Like, if you choose German, it'll actually display French. If you choose Italian, it's going to display Spanish. I mean, all of these languages are all there, but they're just under the wrong language option. This doesn't affect every language either. I believe English, Japanese, and Dutch are just fine. But, you know, I have this kind of like a screen grab of Nintendo of America's customer service page so you can kind of see what is what. I'll have a link to that below too, so you could, check that out just in case this is something that affects you. Now, before we go ahead and close out the video, I want to take a look at some comparison shots of this Game & Watch stacked up against some other Nintendo handhelds. So let's just go ahead and take a look. The Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Portable is definitely a cool little system. Its size makes it easy to throw into a pocket or bag and to carry with you on the go. The clock function can also be useful for some people out there too. Now, with that said, if you have a slightly bigger bag and are thinking about practicality, you might be better off just shoving your Switch, assuming that you have one, into your bag and playing the Mario titles there, Sans Mario Ball. So still, the limited availability and the overall sleek design will definitely be the envy of many Nintendo fans out there. And you'll have to act quick, as this is going to go away in late March 2021. So if you're looking for a cool collectible that might be fun to play from time to time, or in my case, more than likely sit on my shelf, pick this thing up. I think for everyone else out there, despite all the positives, everything here is a bit superfluous. That's where I want to turn things over to you. What do you think about the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Handheld? You picking one up? Did you already pick one up? Be sure to sound off in the comments below and let your voice be heard. As always, thank you for checking out this video. If you like what you see, please feel free to drop us a like. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. We've got tons of podcasts, video reviews, special videos, and a whole lot more. Again, this is Danny from the Famicast. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.